talk about something more important. Katseye are meme queens. 2025 turned them into one of those groups where even their awkward moments somehow work in their favor. Like that interview where they were asked about Mariah Carey. And not a single Mariah Carey
We'll go one by
song
one.
came
I
to
feel like
mind.
everyone got one.
The internet had a field day.
Who wants to buy?
Everywhere. Confusion everywhere. People genuinely stressed. And then Halloween happened, and suddenly Katseye showed up dressed as iconic Mariah Carey eras, like Relax, We Remember Now. That right there, that's their year in a nutshell. Because 2025 wasn't just about hits or awards. It was about personality, timing, and knowing how to laugh at yourself. This is Katseye Wrapped. And yeah, there's a lot to get into. Personality, let's actually walk through how 2025 unfolded for Katseye. Because this year didn't explode overnight. It built step by step. At the start of 2025, things were quiet on the surface. No releases yet. No official announcements. But online, fans were watching closely. Katseye were still riding momentum from late 2024's Sis, Soft is Strong era. Their name was staying in conversations, and expectations were quietly building. Then, April changed everything. On April 30th, Katseye released Gnarly. The song immediately divided people. It was bold, hyperpop heavy, experimental, and not what everyone expected. Some listeners loved it instantly. Others were confused. But even with mixed reactions, Gnarly made history for them. It became Katseye's first entry on the Billboard Hot 100. And over time, the same song that confused people at first turned into one of their biggest viral moments of the year. By May, their profile was clearly rising. They were announced for major U.S. festivals, including Wango Tango, and later confirmed for Lollapalooza. That was a big signal that Katseye were being taken seriously as live performers, not just a digital group. June is when the year truly shifted gears. On June 20th, they released Gabriela, a Latin-inspired pop and R&B track blending English and Spanish. This one landed immediately. Gabriela climbed into the Billboard Global 200 Top 20 and the Hot 100 Top 40, becoming one of their biggest global hits. Then, on June 27th, Katseye released their second EP, Beautiful Chaos. The EP debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200, marking their first top 10 placement on that chart. Tracks like Game Boy and Mean Girls helped sustain momentum, and by this point, Katseye weren't just trending, they were charting consistently. Around this same time, their visibility expanded beyond music. They appeared in major fashion and brand campaigns, most notably the Gap Denim campaign. That ad went viral on its own, and for many people, it was their first introduction to Katseye, even before hearing a song. Summer arrived fast. On August 3rd, Katseye took the stage at Lollapalooza, a massive festival, a massive crowd, and one of the biggest performance tests of their year. They didn't just show up, they held their ground and proved they could command a major stage. As the year moved into award season, recognition followed. Katseye received attention at the Kids' Choice Awards, marking their growing presence in mainstream pop culture and younger audiences, a big deal for a group still early in their career. Then came one of their biggest industry moments. At the MTV Video Music Awards, Katseye won MTV Push Performance of the Year for Touch. This was their first major awards show win, and a clear breakthrough moment. It's important to note that this wasn't random. Katseye had been part of MTV Push, a program spotlighting rising artists, and this win confirmed that the push actually worked. They also performed Gnarly at the VMA pre-show, further boosting visibility. Around this same period, online controversy surfaced around Gnarly, with debates over its sampled audio. While most of the discussion stayed online, it kept both the song and the group firmly in public conversation. And then there was the Mariah Carey situation. First, the interview where they couldn't name a Mariah Carey song, which the internet absolutely refused to let go. Memes everywhere. Jokes everywhere. But later in the year, Katseye leaned into it, dressing up as iconic Mariah Carey eras for Halloween, turning an awkward moment into something self-aware and genuinely funny. That ability to laugh at themselves became a defining part of their 2025 image. By late by late fall, international recognition stacked up as well. Katseye appeared at Mama, placing them firmly in a global pop and K-pop industry conversation that many new groups don't reach this quickly. Then November brought one of the biggest career milestones yet. Katseye received 2 Grammy nominations, Best New Artist and Best Pop Duo or Group Performance for Gabriela. Even without the results yet, those nominations alone placed them in a very exclusive industry category. Shortly after, they took another major step. From November 15th to December 16th, Katseye embarked on their first headlining tour, the Beautiful Chaos Tour. 16 shows across the US, Canada, and Mexico. Major cities, real venues, and real crowds. Despite a few technical issues, the overall response was strong, and the tour proved they could carry a full show on their own. The year closed with massive digital recognition. In December 2025, TikTok named Katseye Global Artist of the Year. Over 30 billion views and more than 12 million creations using their music. At the end of 2025, Katseye. You really look back at Katseye's 2025, it wasn't just about numbers or trophies. It was about growth. From taking risks with Gnarly to landing global hits like Gabriela, to stepping onto stages like Lollapalooza, winning MTV Push, getting Grammy nominations, and somehow turning even their most awkward moments into internet gold. They didn't have a perfect year. They had a real one. A year where they experimented, got talked about, got doubted, got celebrated, and still came out bigger. Katseye didn't just survive 2025. They defined it in their own chaotic, confident way. This was Katseye Wrapped. And honestly, if this is just the beginning, we should all be paying attention. If you enjoyed this Katseye Wrapped, make sure you like the video. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you want more artist raps like this, because we're definitely not stopping here. And comment who you want wrapped next, because honestly, some years deserve receipts. I'll see